Toronto-based SE3D Interactive is paving a new way forward for museums and marketers alike. In March this year, Facebook bought Oculus, and essentially virtual reality has been on the tips of everybody's tongues right now. And I have Aaron here, who's going to describe a little bit more about what his company SE3D does and how they utilize Oculus.
Thanks. Yes.
Tell me about it.
So SE3D Interactive is a company that's focused on creating next-generation marketing experiences that turn observers into active participants. So we use Oculus to help create another level of immersion, where an example that we'll get to afterwards that you can check out is taking a museum and transforming it into an immersive environment where we're using Oculus to show off a World War I experience flying planes, where children that go in to experience the World War I planes will now be able to actually fly them. So,
and what kind of products are you merging together to create this?
So in this case, we're using Kinect for motion tracking or body tracking, and we're using the Oculus Rift to create virtual reality.
So SE3D is not only used for virtual reality, companies can utilize this too in their marketing plans. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
Sure. As an example, I'll pull up this Iron Man demo, and you can imagine that if you were riding on the bus and you had a newspaper with you and you saw an advertisement for Iron Man, SE3D wants to engage users in the actual experience of the brand. So here, if I pull up the Iron Man app, if you were to load this up, you can see that once this acknowledges the marker, that this turns into an interactive experience where you can actually see Iron Man fly in, crack the pavement, and if we press this launch button, he's out of here.
So essentially, companies will use this. Do you believe that this is where we're going in the future, and how companies are going to, reach consumers?
I think it provides an opportunity for brands to really engage with their audiences, having their audiences participate and get a better understanding of the products that they're trying to sell. So in this case, rather than just glancing at Iron Man, you actually get to be immersed and engaged in seeing him do his thing. So. And
in order to see that, you need to download an app, right?
Yep, you need to download an app. I think in the future that will probably not be the case, but for the time being, it's an app-based market.
Okay, and I'm very excited to test out this new product. You've created this new one for what project? You're working on a larger project.
This is for a project for the Air Force Museum in Ottawa, and we were brought in to essentially add some icing and add some appeal to the already exciting World War I installation that's there. So they have some fantastic planes that are on the floor there, and we were brought in to create a more engaging experience of learning about these things. So what we did is we created Flight School, and this Flight School brings users in, and they touch their mobile experience on their phone and are taught about their World War I plane through the fiction of going to flight school. And at the end, they're taken on an engaging experience where they actually fly the planes that they're learning about. And throughout that experience, you learn about the mechanics of flight, and we're educating people while entertaining them.
Can I try it?
Absolutely. Let's jump in. This is the Oculus, and this is the virtual reality component of it. Now, when you jump into this, your first inclination is to look at it like a TV screen, but it's not. You're inside of a virtual world, so you can look all around you and be engaged in a full experience. As soon as you put it on, you're going to be inside of a World War I cockpit at about several thousand feet off the ground, and we're going to go for a fly-through battle.
I'm excited. Let's do this.
There we go.
Woo.
And
I'm seeing double.
Yes. That will, once we get going here, that'll disappear. Also have a headset that we're going to put on. So when the experience starts, you're going to be prompted in the cockpit to stick out your hands, and your hands are going to be the wings of the plane. And you're going to fly the plane like you would intuitively, tilting side to side. And try and follow that lead plane that's in front of you, and he'll guide you through the experience.
Thank you, Aaron. More from Discovery 2014 coming up next.